The ultimate speed test champion under 15,000 rupees. Who is it gonna be? Let's not waste any time, here we go. Note that we are not changing any setting that impacts the performance or battery. The main battery saving modes on both phones are disabled by default. And when it comes to battery optimization for individual apps, there is some sort of optimization process enabled on both phones. On the Realme 8, it's called the app battery management, which is set to allow foreground activity. And on the Note 10, it's called the app battery saver, which is set to the recommended setting. Note that these are the default settings and most of the users will use these phones at these settings. So we'll do the speed test without changing any of them. Besides, they're pretty similar, so it's not a big deal. To make this a level playing field, we also made sure these phones are running on their latest respective firmware updates. They have the same list of apps installed, they are connected to the same Wi-Fi, and there are no apps running in the background. So let's first check the app opening times. Twitter. Both phones were equally fast. The scrolling performance is equally good on both phones, there is no visible lag. Instagram, again equally fast, and the scrolling is fine again. Next up, Telegram. Same result. By the way, join our Telegram channel for some interesting stuff. I'm gonna be selling my brand new Redmi Note 10, not this one, another unit. This is a review unit, and I'm also gonna be giving away some stuff very soon. So link in the description, do join. Let's now open Google Maps. The Realme 8 was a bit quicker to open it. Let's open something. Later we'll come back and check if the same page appears again. Swiggy. Here the Realme 8 was faster once again. Just blurred some sensitive information, don't mind that. Again, let's open a restaurant menu or something. Later we'll check if the app reopens to the same page. YouTube. The Realme 8 loaded it a bit faster. Let's play a video and come out. Spotify. Once again, Realme 8. The Redmi Note 10 Pro was a split second behind, so it's just nitpicking. When you think about it, speed test, this entire round itself is nitpicking. It's just barely, 1 second difference between both phones. Prime Video, Redmi Note 10 was a bit faster. Let's scroll through the UI again. Any lag that you notice? Next up, Genshin Impact. As you may already know, this is probably the largest game available on the Play Store, about 10 GB of data downloaded overall, and the Redmi Note 10 opens it first. The Realme 8 is no slouch too, it was just a split second behind. Next up, Among Us. Realme 8 was a tad faster here, but come on, it's Among Us. Probably shouldn't even be on the list. The Realme 8 opens Subway Surfers faster. Interestingly, as of now, the Realme 8 is punching above its weight. It's been the faster of the two for the most part. Let's see if it can keep it up. Call of Duty Mobile. Realme 8 again. Let's now get back to the home screen and open phone and messages. Well, it's pretty much similar, nothing major to comment. Next up, Chrome. Both phones were equally fast to load this amazing channel page and also the thumbnails. You should subscribe to this amazing channel. What do you think? Camera app, the Realme 8 opens it first. So yeah, the app opening round goes to the Realme 8. It's been going very strong so far. Let's see if things go any differently in the RAM management round. Like, remember, we played a video on YouTube, opened something on Maps, started a game of Subway Surfers, etc. Let's see if the phones can just resume from there or if they have to reload everything from scratch. Call of Duty Mobile. The Note 10 doesn't have it in memory. Sad, it's reloading. Next up, Subway Surfers. Well, both phones are reloading it. Among Us. Once again, both phones reloaded it. Genshin Impact. Same. This is kind of disappointing. YouTube. Both phones reload the app. Let me just fast forward through the rest of the round. It's kind of inconsistent throughout. This is very disappointing from both phones, and I don't even understand how or why this is happening because, well, hear me out. I've been doing speed tests for years, and I've tested the RAM management of almost every major phone launched in the past 5 years or so in India. And trust me, there have been many Redmi phones and many Realme phones in the past that had absolutely no issues with RAM management. So this is all very random and it's annoying. It's not like they were flagship Realme or Redmi phones. Even phones from the same series were fine. And even older phones which had just 3GB RAM, 4GB RAM, they were fine too. My question is, how hard is it to be consistent? Why, a couple of phones launched by a brand, they work fine, they have pretty good RAM management, and the next two phones mess it up. Why? Where is the consistency? I'm sure this is not a big deal for phones with 6GB RAM or 8GB RAM, and I'm sure the battery saving modes are all, they must be tweaked to the extent these phones must at least have like 8 to 12 apps in memory. That must be made the norm. So RAM management wise, both phones have been underwhelming. Let's check the internet speed test now. The Realme 8 is faster. The upload speeds are faster too. Okay, now that's, oh wow, that's such a huge difference. Almost 5 times faster. Do note that I have a 300 Mbps connection from ACT FiberNet, so my internet connection is not the reason for any throttle here. Let's now redo the test one after the other. That way we'll get to know the true performance. Same result, there is still a huge gap. The Realme 8 is thrice as fast as the Note 10. Next up, we'll do a video render test. In case you're not already familiar with Technology Jock style speed test, well, we use Viva video editor to get it done. The same video has been loaded onto both phones. It's the exact same project. The speed of the footage is set to 50%, which means it's 2x slow motion, and we're gonna render it in 480p resolution. This is the real test for the chip underneath. If the chips fare this round well, it means they can handle everything else quite well too. Snapdragon 678 versus Helio G95. On paper, the MediaTek G95 chip has a considerably faster CPU, and it reflects in this test as well. It's considerably faster at rendering the footage we threw at it, and it won quite convincingly. When it comes to fingerprint scanner speed test, the Realme 8 comes equipped with an in-display fingerprint scanner, while the Redmi Note 10 comes with a side-mounted sensor. And the Realme 8 is faster here, clearly. However, note that this is not the average use case scenario. This is more of a lab test to make the competition fair. In reality, we all just take the phone out from the pocket like this, and in case of side-mounted scanner, by the time you look at the screen, the phone is already unlocked because your thumb would already be on the side-mounted scanner. So in the case of in-display scanners, you have to rely on raise to wake functionality. Raise to wake, the fingerprint sensor has to light up, only then you can place your thumb on the sensor, only then it can unlock. So this is an obvious disadvantage. So naturally, the side-mounted scanner is a faster implementation. So for the final round, let's reboot the phones to check boot times. So overall, I guess we'd have to give it to the Realme 8. Sure, having a Qualcomm Snapdragon chip has its own perks for the Redmi Note 10, but this video is all about speed and performance, and the Realme 8 has fared noticeably better. And I'm sure this kind of performance will reflect in gaming as well. So do let me know if you're interested in seeing a comprehensive gaming comparison with detailed FPS data and all that. We'll try to get it done. For now, the Realme 8 won almost every single round comfortably. Do subscribe to Technology Jock and hit the bell icon, and more importantly, let us know what do you want to see next. Camera comparison or Gcam video, full comparison, which device do you want to see next? Post in the comments. That's it. Thanks for watching. This is Ashwin Sundar, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye and take care.